landslide continue to flood Sylhet and Sunamganj. Air Force is ready to provide all assistance. India has offered assistance to Bangladesh in flood management and relief efforts. And the Commission wants to hold the next national elections with all parties, said CC. Assalamu alaikum. Welcome to Mytv News. I'm Fawzia Roshan with you in the newsroom today. We are still watching the headlines and I'm going to the details. Heavy rains and landslides continue to flood Sylhet and Sunamganj. Power supply has been disrupted. Road communication with many areas has been cut off. There is an acute shortage of water, essential food and clean water in the flood-hit areas. Services are being disrupted as water at hospitals and clinics. Almost all the roads in the town and village are underwater. In this situation, the Army and Navy have joined the rescue operation in the affected areas. Besides, various units of fire service, Coast Guard and police are also working to rescue and provide food aid to the flood victims. The Air Force is ready to provide all kinds of assistance to the flood-affected people in Sylhet. In the meantime, they have started disrupting food in remote areas. This was stated by Air Vice Marshal M. Shafiqul Alam, Acting Chief of Air Staff at Base Abul Bashar Mi-17 Hangar in the morning. He said that in areas where it is not possible to land helicopters, parachutes have been used to provide food. Besides, a medical team has been formed to provide medical services to the flood victims. The force has helicopters as well as transport planes ready. India has offered assistance to Bangladesh in flood management and relief efforts. The neighboring country made the proposal as its 7th Joint Consecutive Commission meeting on Sunday. Foreign Minister on behalf of Dhaka at the JCC meeting held in New Delhi, the capital of India. A.K. Abdul Momen and New Delhi were represented by Foreign Minister S. Jaishankar. Momen and Jaishankar agreed to work together to deepen and strengthen cooperation in the areas of common river and water management, information technology and cyber security, renewable energy, agriculture and food security, sustainable trade, climate change and disaster management. Information and Broadcasting Minister Hassan Mahmood said that BNP is busy with the briefing without standing by the flood victims. He told reporters at the Secretariat that the BNP had failed to take appropriate action during the disaster in the past, but the present government was working relentlessly for the flood victims. Responding to a question from reporters, he said the Padma Bridge is a cause of pain and burning for the BNP, so the party is trying to frustrate the inauguration of the bridge. Chief Election Commissioner Qazi Habibul Awal said the Commission wants to hold the next national elections with the participation of all parties. He made the remarks while exchanging views with journalists on Kumilla city elections in the morning. The CC said the EC did not see any setback in the Kumilla City Corporation elections. He also said that new tactics have been adopted to prevent robbers from hiding rooms in polling stations. CC added that the issue of the procession during the announcement of the results was due to the excitement of the people. It is undesirable to us, but desirable to them. The government has decided to close shops, stalls, markets and raw markets after 8 p.m. today to save electricity and fuel. The directive issued by the Prime Minister in this regard is being implemented from today. Earlier, a meeting was held at the Secretariat on Sunday to implement the Prime Minister's directive on power and energy conservation. At that time, the traders agreed to implement the instructions of the government. However, on the occasion of Eid al-Azha, they have also demanded some concessions from July 1st to 10. RAB has arrested Kausar, a fugitive accused in the notorious Azhar murder case in Maniganj from Gulshan area of the capital after 31 years. This was stated by RAB before Captain Muzammil Haq at a press conference at the RAB Media Center in the morning. He said he was arrested from Baridhara area of Gulshan police station on the basis of secret information. Mohammad Kausar had been living in hiding in different areas, including the capital, for 31 long years. Viewers, now international news. Protesters are observing a nationwide shutdown to stop the Agnipath project after days of protests. Various states have taken precautionary measures in the situation. Although the fire of a protest has not spread in this way in the state, Nabanna is still vigilant. The Agnipath protests were the most violent in Bihar, with 350 train schedules traveling over Bihar alone having to be cancelled. Internet has been shut down in at least 20 districts of Bihar. All schools in Jharkhand have been closed, keeping in mind the ban. Protests have been going on in several Indian states for the past few days over the short-term army recruitment project Agnipath. Gun attacks are on the rise in the United States. This time, a gun attack has taken place in the country's capital, Washington, D.C. One teenager was killed and several others, including police, were shot dead. The bomb struck shortly after noon in northwestern Washington, D.C. Unidentified gunmen opened fire on a crowd of demonstrants in northwest Washington. When the police reached the spot, the gunmen opened fire on them. Police said the concert was taking place a short distance from where the gunman opened fire in northwest Washington. The deceased was identified as a 15-year-old who was pronounced dead at the scene. Viewers, about to the end of the headlines once again. Heavy rain and landslide continue to flood Sylhet and Sunamganj. Air Force is ready to provide all assistance. India has offered assistance to Bangladesh in flood management and relief efforts. Commission wants to hold the next national elections with all parties, said CC. Protesters are observing a nationwide shutdown to stop the Agnipath project in India. And Sri Lanka won the third match against Australia by 6 wickets. Hosts went ahead in the series 2-1. That's all from our newsroom for now. Thanks for being with us. To join with MyTV News online, visit YouTube/MyTVBD News. And to watch all our programs, visit YouTube/MyTVBangla, Facebook/MyTVBangla. Our next bulletin will be telecast in Bangla at 7:30 p.m. Don't forget to join with us. Till then, stay connected. Allah Hafiz.